Hey, sweet crafty friends, it's Monique with Grace and Tattered Lace. Let's take this green garland, breadboard, little floral pick, some bells, some ribbon, and a stamp and turn it into something amazing. The first thing I did was take some Dixie Belle, the Best Dang Wax in brown, and put it on this board because I wanted to darken it up a bit. Once that wax was good and settled, I used the stamp that I got off of Amazon with some Distress Oxide ink in the color of Antique Linen, and I went right over the top of that board. Doesn't that look outstanding? I love it. I hit it with my heat tool. Now you have to be very careful not to get too close and go too long, otherwise you're gonna just melt that wax. Then you're gonna get the ink melted into the wax and it's gonna be a hot mess. But anyway, now I'm using that Best Dang Wax in black and going around the edges and giving it a old worn look to kind of help blend that stamp and the board together so it's just not just crisp whiteness. Now, you guys, this green garland was $29.99 at Hobby Lobby, 50% off, 15 bucks. You can get so many pieces off of this. I just took a nice little piece, cut it off, and I'm going to add some other items to this. I have another piece of greenery that also came from Hobby Lobby. I think that one was $3 before clearance. All this stuff was on 50% clearance, you guys. Then this little pick of blackberries. That one was $2.99. And then we have the bells that were $5.99. So everything is 50% off of those prices that I'm telling you. Now I'm going to take them all, layer them. I cut the stem off of that blackberry one and wrapped it around all of these pieces to secure them together. Now I'm just taking some twine and wrapping it around the all of those florals and attaching it straight to the board. Once I got all of that attached, I used some hot glue to make sure that it was good and attached. I took my floral wire cutters and I cut that knot off of that rope. I had some problems with my camera, so it didn't show, but now I'm just using some beautiful ribbon. Both of these ribbons also came from Hobby Lobby. Actually, everything came from Hobby Lobby today, guys. Anyway, the first one, I took 2 layers of ribbon and tied it in a bow, and then I layered the other on top, and now we're just making a loop bow. We're going to put that right on the top there. I attached them all together with a zip tie and then put another bow over the top to cover the zip tie. Now I just have some pieces of muslin fabric that we've torn into strips, attached it all together, put a little bit of extra greenery on top to cover up the little bare spot, and now we're adding a tag just to kind of cover up that little spot where the glue is at. I crinkled my little brown paper tag, stamped the word joy, and then we're just going to take some more of that Best Dang Wax in the color of black and brown, kind of mixing them together to make it look old and worn. Kind of getting that black on the more of the crinkly parts. It really kind of grabs it really well. And then we're just going to just attach it there with just a simple little twine hanger. Look at how pretty that looks. I love the stamp on there, you guys. It is so gorgeous. Let me know what you think in the comments, guys. Thanks so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this, and I love y'all. Bye-bye.